Hi, I'm Deb, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Yoga Bites with Deb. Today we have maybe a little bit of a fun practice, or maybe a little bit of a challenging practice, depends on how you want to look at it. We are going to do wild thing. So sometimes that's referred to as flipping your dog. We're going to do a few different variations, one coming into it from a seated posture, one coming into it from plank, and one from downward facing dog. And we'll do a few sun salutations in there as well. So I hope you'll join me here on the mat in a seated position. Come into a seated position. We are going to extend our left leg out a little bit wider than our hips, sitting up nice and tall. Feel free to use any props to make you feel more comfortable. We're going to go into just a little side bend. We're going to take that left hand on the inside of your left leg and bring your right hand to your low back. We're going to draw that right shoulder back, lengthen up, belly is in, and we'll start to just lean as close to the toes as you can. Don't worry if you can't touch them. Draw that right shoulder back, maybe look up and breathe. You can hold here, or you could extend that right arm so it's straight across. Or we could bring it alongside our ear here. Nice deep breaths. Drawing that belly in, we're going to place our right hand onto the mat and just sway the left arm. Nice half circle. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to come down, extend into the side bend here. Inhale. And exhale. Just flow with your breath. And if you like, we could take this a step further by pressing our right hand down, lifting the left arm up, and pressing into the shin of our right foot. Press the hips forward and lift up. Exhale as we come down. Inhale as we come up. So you don't have to press the hips forward and come onto your shins, but if it feels good to your body, by all means. And this last one, we're just going to hold for a breath or two, whether you're seated or pressing those hips forward, lengthening up. Breathe. Feel the big expansion here. And then we're going to release down. We're just going to bring our fingertips in front of us and walk our fingertips forward. Maybe lower onto your forearms and breathe. Slowly walk yourself back up and bring the left foot in and extend that right leg out. Again, sitting tall, right hand on the inside of your leg, left hand on the low back, belly is in. Draw that left shoulder back. Lean as far as you can. Hold here, or extend that arm out, or extend it alongside your ear. Breathing into the rib cage. And then adding a little bit of movement. Press that left hand down, swing the right arm up. Inhale, exhale, come into your side bend. If you would like, you can press into the shin of this left foot and press those hips forward if you want to go a little bit deeper. And this time we'll just hold wherever you are, seated or on the shin. Breathe. And then release down, bringing those fingertips in front, maybe walking forward, maybe bowing down, your choice. Couple breaths here. And then we're going to lengthen up and we're going to transition onto our hands and knees. Spreading our fingers wide. Press the ground away. Tuck the head, the tailbone under. Scoop the belly in. Inhale with the head, tailbone, belly is soft. Curling the toes, underbelly's in. Push back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog if that feels good. Draw the belly in, lengthen your spine. Remember, you want your shoulders away from your wrists. And then we're just going to walk ourselves all the way up to the top of our mat. Forward fold here. Bend the knees, roll the spine up, inhaling up. Bring the palms together at the heart. So moving through our sun salutation A, inhaling up. Belly is in, exhale, bend the knees to dive forward. Hands on the shins, lengthen. Plant the hands down, step back into your plank. Lower to your knees, diagonally lowering down. Uncurl the toes, roll the shoulders back, maybe just a little baby cobra to begin. Lower down, press back into child's pose. Downward facing dog. Lifting that right leg up, belly is drawn in. See if you can step just the right foot forward, follow it with the left foot, and walk up to the top of your mat if you're not there already. Bend the knees, roll the spine all the way up. Inhale. Palms to the heart on your exhale. Inhaling up. Exhale, dive forward. Hands on the shins, let's lengthen. Plant those hands down, stepping back into our plank. Lowering to the knees, perhaps slowly lowering with control. Uncurl the toes, roll the shoulders back, baby cobra, or come up a little bit higher. Elbows close to the ribs. Release down. Child's pose. Downward facing dog. Lifting that left leg up, drawing the belly in, left foot steps forward, right foot meets the left, walk to the top of the mat if you need to. Roll the spine up. Inhale, palms to the heart as we exhale. Inhaling up. Exhale, dive forward. Hands on the shins, let's lengthen. Lower the hands down. We're going to step into our plank. We're going to pause here in plank. We're going to come into a variation of wild thing here. So drawing your belly in, you're going to lift your right leg up. And I'm going to cross it over the left. I'm going to roll onto the side of my left foot. Plant my right foot down. Lift my right arm up. Plant my left foot down. And raise up. So we're facing the ceiling. Slowly coming out of the posture, come back to your plank. Belly is in. Left foot lifts up. We're going to cross it over. So turn. We're trying to face the ceiling. So turn your feet. Turn your body skyward. Lift the left arm up. Facing the ceiling. Really strong core. And then come back to your plank pose. Lower to your knees. Lower all the way down onto your belly. Taking our hands by our sides or interlace our fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades back, lift the chest up, reach the arms, lift the thighs up. Breathe. Release down, press back, child's pose. From here, we'll make our way into downward facing dog. We're going to lift our right leg up and bend the knee, turning that knee up towards the ceiling. So you're just trying to stack those hips. So let's just warm up the hips. Let's circle. Bring that knee forward. You can maybe come forward almost like to a plank and circle it around. Do what feels good. Maybe you want to just stay in down dog and just circle. That's fine. Or coming forward, moving forward. So a little bit stronger on your core if you're coming into more of a plank. Open those hips up, hold here, and then we'll come into wild thing here. So sometimes this can be a little bit scary. We're flipping our dog.
So rooting down, especially in that left hand, we're going to let our right hand come up, maybe even onto the fingertips. You're going to start to tilt and drop your right foot down. Turn the toes. Everything faces skyward. Raise up. Wow. It's a little different way to get into it. You might find it easier through your plank, but you might find this way a little bit more fun. Good. Come back. Downward facing dog. Excellent. Let's go to the other side. Let's take that left leg. Lift it up. Bend the knee. Stacking knee on top of the hips. Add your circle. Maybe stay static. Or maybe add a little bit of movement. Come forward. And then again, pause, stacking those hips up, rooting down really with that right hand, coming up maybe onto the left fingertips, belly is in, start to drop the foot down, face the ceiling, press the hips up. Breathe here, feel free. Bring yourself back, downward facing dog. Come down onto your knees, toes together, knees wide apart, rest into child's pose. Perhaps coming up, maybe you can sit onto your shins or just take a comfortable seat. And we're just going to wind our wrists. So that might have been a little bit of a challenge for the wrists, balancing most of our weight with just one hand and lightly on the feet. So just circling them around, circle in the other direction. And then just give it a nice little shake. And that was our yoga bite for today. A little bit of fun with Wild Thing. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thank you so much.